Oh, we didn't have randomized spawns. Rhapsody just had the spreadsheet. I got it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Randomized spawns, jumps. Make it so Rhapsody automatically starts with 1 stroke. What else can we do?
Just put it in like a dunk mode or hockey mode.
No.
Dunk?
No dunk
is
mode.
there real talk? Is there what is dunk?
There is
mode?
a
basketball mode and a hockey mode.
I like the hockey puck mode.
The hockey mode is extremely cool.
I like hockey puck.
See, this is what
Hockey
I'm
pucks
talking
with
about.
jumps are real good.
Rating pucks.
What? No jumping?
have-
Oh wait, no, there's jumping.
Jumping's on.
Okay, I just didn't jump, and I was like, oh.
No.
My first jump did not register though. So
Yeah.
I'll copy that.
good game.
Is this not in early access anymore?
It is no longer in early access. They have fully released this game. I don't know, 7 years in early access.
I
That
thought
said-
I just.
Did you
This
ask
has
them to
been-
double check?
This has been one of those like bread and butter YouTube party games for forever. So like, I think the jank just rubbed off and never
Yeah.
just there permanently.
Some of it might have just not been fixed intentionally because it creates for fun commentary.
Could be.
It's like sometimes your ball just disappears. It's like, oh, that's funny.
It
Like
really makes me
Green
giggle when I soft lock.
Leaves me all warm inside. That's a weird saying. All warm. You're already all warm inside. What are you talking about, humans?
Orbital.
Well, it depends.
Maybe Centennial Man
I
can
don't
say
know
that.
about you. Maybe some of us are lizard people.
Yeah.
Lizards are still
the
warm
only person
inside.
to not get a hole in one.
Lizards are still warm inside. They just adjust their body temperature.
Do you think you guys would photosynthesize if you were able to?
Oh,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
No question.
Be a real life icon.
What's wrong with you guys? Of course.
No, I don't like that element. I'm not a fan of that.
As a content creator, I think it'd be amazing. You just like set up shop by a window and
Yeah.
don't need.
I have my
nutrients.
depression light on all the time. There we go.
I have Windows though. Windows make me anxious.
You're afraid somebody's just gonna
Because-
come over and
Yeah,
push.
someone's gonna shoot you.
No, it has nothing to do with things outside the window. Just the window makes me scared. The idea of a window.
Don't like standardized glass.
Just the glass?
Just the fact that there's a square and or circle or trapezoid, depending on where you are, shaped piece of emptiness in a constructed building.
It's not actually empty though. It's actually filled with glass.
Listen, Mr. City Builder. Maybe in Scotland your glass isn't hollow.
Even if it's hollow, it's still filled with something, right?
I hate this one.
I think hollow does actually just mean it's not filled with anything.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but-
not filled with anything, so it's like a Twinkie.
Twinkies are hollow?
Twinkies are both bad and filled with hate.
I'm pretty sure it's cream.
It's not the
They're
same
not too
thing.
hollow in my opinion.
I mean,
They're definitely not hollow. That one is a fact.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Unless you eat them weird. And you just suck
You'll
out
just
the
move to the next one. Okay, here,
syringe out the cream. Just eat this
Oh,
sad
no.
fluff
No,
on the outside.
Getting Van Wilder flashbacks, that's not good.
What's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten that was deep fried?
Not allowed to say that on stream.
Come
Oh my
on.
god.
Do something legal once, Penta. Wait, where's the... What? Wait.
Is that the hole?
Yeah, look left.
It's over the top. I'm just gonna do a.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah,
a
that's
little
real dumb.
Son of a gun. I got it in one try once I went that way.
Again, it
college-
circles back. It circles back to being like teenage and or like late teens, but you eat a lot of stupid things.
Yeah.
When
I
you're
was
around
going to
that
say
age.
in college I was part of a club that would make bad food.
Yep.
And so we had Peeps and
Oh, no. I already hate it.
want to say
Ooh.
like sriracha chicken bits and some other things.
Nice.
Stuffed it into
Oh, no.
tacos
Nice.
and then deep fried. I think
Nice.
I think that's
You
the
would-
only like
Jumps don't
deep
work
fried
after
thing that
that.
wasn't just like normally deep fried that I've ever had.
Ooh.
You
But
would.
I would
I'm
say
sorry
deep-fried
that you
butter
knocked
is
like
probably worse
6
than
years
that.
off your life, but I
Yeah.
I do
I
appreciate
took
you
one
winning.
bite and decided I was not going to continue. One guy finished 2 and threw up everywhere, and I felt very justified in my decision.
What makes you continue to eat more? Like, was he like, oh, this is good?
You know what? I think it was just a
Dedication.
matter of pride. He wanted to be the one that ate the most, and he sure did.
So is this the popular?
And here he
is
got a
this the-
story told about him. Now he's famous, whoever he is.
You know, he works on games.
Oh,
I think he worked on Rune too. I could be wrong. I should double check where he is.
Did he work on the calling too by any chance?
No.
So was it a popular group?
yeah.
was it,
I'm curious about this. I need to know more.
Tell me more.
It was wandering
The-
him.
What? No. Huh. The people that were there rotated off it because most people weren't stupid. Wow, that worked.
You get a hole
So
in
I-
one? Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed it because of the randomized spawn. I spawned too far to the left. That's okay.
I think they consistently had about 7 people per meeting, give or take,
One
depending
died
on
a
how
week.
vile the thing they were making.
I was to say, was it just like the group of people, or did they have like a waiver system? Because where I'm from, it was just like, you're not allowed to be in this circle of people if you won't eat like deep fried shoelace.
That was one of the rules, though. It had to be edible objects only. So shoelaces would be right out.
Deep fried
good.
shoelace is more
Probably
edible than
should've
what you
wrote
said
that rule
before.
Probably should have wrote that rule in. I was gonna say, some of the non-food stuff I've eaten deep fried probably counts as gross, but as far as like edible stuff, just for like general curiosity, when I got my first deep fryer,
Your first deep fryer. How many have you had in your illustrious deep frying history?
well, one of them exploded.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cooking what? Or is it just kind of
What are you
the
trying to
natural
deep fry a
state?
bomb?
Did you cook a bomb?
Yeah, well, can't say some things on stream, but it's
Oh my god.
no, it.
So
Trying to think of, like things that were just. I think if it was like truly disgusting, it's been purged from my mind. But like, there's been some bad stuff. Like,
Well, I was in the lead for all of until this level. And then I am in the worst spot.
Oh my son of a.
I lost my mind on the one with the ramp.
There you go.
It ruined.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
That
she's
works.
mute.
That's what they call a dink. Mr.
Dual
Dink.
income, no kids.
Mr. Dink.
Oh boy. Oh,
Doug was a terrible show outside of the 2 songs they had.
yeah, but Patty
Sing 'em.
Mayonnaise is a great name.
I mean, Doug Funny, Patty Mayonnaise.
I think I'm gonna name
They
my.
all kind of sound like
Skeeter.
names that people would come up with in improv.
I would
Doug
probably
Funny.
I would probably say with like 80% confidence that's how they came up.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Nick Studios were like, we need character names for this show that we're making that has no plot.
Skeeter.
What's the plot of the show? Boy has crush on girl. Well, that's never been done before. Has school bully that's green and with orange hair for some reason.
I
Never been
worked for
done.
Nickelodeon for a year. I gotta say, that's more thought process than I think they usually put into anything.
That's what I'm saying is like, they just usually are like, let's get some funny stuff and try and build a concept around it. And sometimes it works.
My experiences working there was, hey, here's this popular thing, let's steal it.
Nice.
Oh,
I was gonna say, Wander, leak everything you know about Nickelodeon.
every
Uh,
company ever.
It's not too much. Just making games for them is awful.
Mhm.
Because
What games did you work on for Nick?
ever heard of Bodacross? That's like the most YouTube
Isn't that
famous
what people
one
put in
that
their
I
face?
worked on. It was like one of those early I think before like Achievement Hunter had really become a thing. That was like one of those big videos of theirs, or like one of the casts that had like hit the internet everywhere, and a bunch of people are sending me messages, and I was like, "What? This game?"
I feel like I
didn't
know
get
the name. I feel like I know
What?
the name.
Did anybody see that? They
Yeah.
teleported me back even though I was on the green.
Yeah.
This is illegal.
That is the fairway.
Have you seen this gingerbread man with a giant?
Go blow up a deep fryer.
Wait, gingerbread.
Hey, it did it again!
Yeah, if you land
I think-
outside and then back inside, it
Oh, come on.
tags you
I
out of
think you're
bounds.
falling into the water, and that water is a
you
no-go
hit-
zone,
Yeah, you hit the OOB.
Man.
and it just takes a while before it realizes that that's illegal and kicks you out.
Where is this gingerbread man? I'm panicking. Right
He's
now.
up on the Sphinx.
He's on the
right there.
Sphinx.
Wait
Wait a
okay.
second.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
have to use free
honorable.
cam to find this gingerbread man.
I'm just like,
He's right
Oh,
behind us.
He's still
What
on the Sphinx
the-
behind us.
I don't
what is
like
this?
him. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, he's a little sus.
Can we just hit him instead? Is that?
I mean, hey, you just like move the eyebrows a little bit to the opposite directions, and he'd be a swell fellow. But right now, he looks like he wants to take my children.
Anybody ever shave off their eyebrows?
Yep.
I burn them off.
Someone has.
I burnt off my eyelashes, not my eyebrows, but I have shaved off my eyebrows.
You deep fry your eyelashes. Is
Yeah, I
that-
gotta ask how.
I did not deep fry my eyelashes. It didn't come up. Had it come up, maybe.
Yes.
Oh, I just like playing with fire. Sometimes things happen. Your face
An
gets a little too
appetizer.
close.
Appetizer of eyelash and a main of shoelace.
Deep fried.
Shoelace is the tame ones. Deep fried a pencil. Like an art eraser.
Did you eat it, or did you just
I-
deep fry it for science?
Well, it was for science, but I may have been the debatably unintelligent individual who said, "I'll take a bite out of the tip. Why not? Let's see what happens."
Brings
the
new meaning to lead
eraser or
poisoning.
the sharpened side?
I don't remember. Probably the eraser side.
You don't remember
Okay.
because it was the sharpened side.
No, I don't remember because of lead poisoning.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a purge from a memory to steal Alexa's joke.
Yeah. What else is new? You've made a career out of it.
How?
I mean, that's not even an ouch. We all have done at least one YouTube video. We're not original people.
Yeah. None of us are funny.
I mean,
I
Confucius was
actively
the
have
first
to,
one.
have
Doug's
to
funny.
avoid watching people because I just start stealing. It's bad.
I mean, most people, that's the reason they do watch other people. It's like, oh man, I was gonna make that joke. Man, I was
Speaking
gonna play
of-
Flappy Bird for 500 episodes. Dang it!
After every collaboration, I always reach out to the person that I was working with to say that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Blah blah blah. And so played Remnant from the Ashes with Retro the other day, and midstream he just sends me
Get got,
my words
punk.
straight back at me, almost word for word. And I'm just like, shit, I can't. What do I do now?
didn't even let
don't
you
Or
understand.
finish
even
it.
copy pasting apologies and thank yous. I don't know.
I'm only laughing because I didn't get a message from Wanderbots.
I'll send you one. It's my line now.
Retro is the official thanker of the Wholesome Boys. The rest of us can just,
Yeah.
sit comfy. He's got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's why I say
I
thank
mean-
you twice at the end of every video. Once for me, once for somebody else.
I mean, being honest here, I am kind of an aggressive thanker.
Like
really am,
you thank
like-
a lot, or when you thank it's aggressive.
Both time of day and all.
Yeah. Well, I deep fried my thanks. So
I did. But no, I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing, growing up, how I did and stuff. I always make sure the person that I'm either working with or who has done a service for me is fully, viscerally aware that I appreciate their service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
you
much.
shake them down. Do you get it?
You get it?
Keep in contact.
I'm not a huge thanker, but I'm a huge sorry guy. I will milk an apology.
You're not helping your case that you're not
with you
British.
Sorry about that. I'm Australian.
Thanks for accepting my apology.
Well, you can say sorry as many times as you want. As long as you're not saying sorry, we're all good.
Yeah, that's Jonas's job.
That's a Jonas.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. I can't make fun of him. I say a boot too, so.
I don't.
I guess you just remembered I have the ability to
Ohio
jump.
doesn't have an accent.
Dude, Ohio absolutely has an accent.
There's
but
just gold
it's just
Buckeyes.
everybody. Like that's our accent.
That's
It's just
the
as soon as we talk, everybody's like, I hate this guy.
It's like you're just shopping for like shaved turkey in the grocery store. Go Buckeyes! It's like, what do you?
Oh, don't even bring up shaved turkey to Rhapsody. You'll have
You don't like
It's
turkey?
dry! It's dry!
I do agree. I'm not a turkey guy.
Are you a ham guy?
Thank you.
I mean, you gotta like ham.
Exactly! This blasphemer was inventing new animals so that he could rank them above ham in the meat rankings.
The meat rankings, the official rankings of meat.
rankings.
Orbital, give me
Have
a meat
one?
rankings.
Oh, what's on the
Anything you
list?
want.
Yeah.
Anything you want to rank.
Even like exotic stuff.
The Wholesome Boys.
Yeah,
I mean,
top of the list.
it's supposed
No,
to be
I thought we were ranking meat. I don't want to rank the Wholesome Boys in terms of edibility. That's scary.
All right, Wander.
Well, now I'm curious.
I will say,
Does
for my
anyone
case,
volunteer?
I am from
I mean-
Wisconsin, a very flavorful part of the world.
Yeah, I mean,
Diet of spices, cheese, and whiskey.
Okay, well, you've suddenly become high on my rankings.
Oh, and sausage and steak. You know, grass-fed cattle. Just all the stuff that you would find not in the U.S. with good food.
Hey, Rito, give me your meat ranking.
yeah. I mean,
You can still like
I-
appreciate the flavor.
I have not.
You can't eat it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's also fake stuff. Also, I've eaten meat before. You dingus.
Oh,
No.
Demon.
No, he's not.
But I'd like a grass-fed penta, please.
Oh,
Rito came out of the womb at 5 years old with a leek in his hand. He is a far-fetched. Like he was vegetarian, vegan from the start. It was a sign.
I got a lot of questions if you're coming out of the womb with a leak in your hand. I'm gonna be honest.
So, Retro, are you a vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian, yes. Yes.
So what is your favorite meat alternative? Or are you not really into that sort of stuff yet?
The Impossible Burgers are pretty good.
I was gonna say like Beyond Beef is like as a like meat assailant.
No, it's good.
Beyond Beef is really good.
Sorry,
I
meat
love
assailant?
Beyond Beef, but it
Yeah.
smells like sin. I had an amazing burger recently, and that did not make my house smell like Beyond Beef for like several days.
Yeah.
So I gotta rep the Amazing Burger just a little bit. Impossible Burger's great, but I can't find it anywhere.
Amazing. Wait, I haven't even heard of the Amazing Burger.
I hadn't either. But they
The
were all out
Impossible
of
Burger's
Beyond
amazing.
Meat in my supermarket. So I was just like, all right, screw it, give me whatever. And Amazing was the answer.
For me,
losing my mind at the
the
marketing.
Impossible Burger is amazing, and the Amazing Burger is impossible to get. I don't know. And the Beyond Burger is just beyond the conversation. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Impossible Burger. What about the Wonderful Burger?
I don't know, like meat alternatives
Brilliant
taste so
burger.
good. They're all so good. I like them.
I wouldn't say they're all good. I'm
Yeah,
an
there's some real bad
anti-tofu guy.
Sorry? That's not a meat alternative though. That's not like actively trying to be meat.
Yeah.
It
know
was
what I'm saying?
it was like the first plant-based.
Yeah,
like,
I
hey,
know,
if you
but
don't
I'm
eat
not-
steak. You can
I'm
have
not
this.
talking 50 years ago. I'm talking about 2020, you know? It's good stuff.
All right, Mr. Birthday Man, I'll let you have that one.
I'm not
My
a tofu
gratitude.
guy, but I will say, done correctly, it. I will normally choose against the
You
tofu,
are a robot,
but oh,
so it's okay that you don't like tofu, since I'm pretty sure you do not eat.
Yeah, it is the dietary
correctly, it is
flavor
what?
of robots.
beep beep boop bop bop.
Alexa, done correctly, it is.
I think if
Done
you were a
correctly,
robot,
it's good.
you would miss food, having never experienced food.
I mean, earlier we were talking about photosynthesizing, and nobody brought up missing food. So if you're a
Well,
robot,
here- like you don't.
you would.
If you could photosynthesize, I would absolutely miss food. Like here's the thing. Like, imagine photosynthesizing for a second. Just let your mind take you to that place. Have you ever experienced?
Done.
I know this answer is yes for everybody. Being too full and like wanting to die. You can't stop yourself from eating if you're next to light as a plant. Like,
but you can. You can't. You just shrivel up and die.
You just close your arms.
Also, I'm gonna hit you with something. Venus fly still eats regular food despite.
Yeah,
regular
like you still
food.
need nutrients.
Flies,
Venus
yeah.
flytraps just don't need soil as much because they got bugs.
yeah.
Boogs.
Boog. I love it. I always wanted one when I was younger because I was like, I like this because it's a plant, but also it is alive. And then I got older, and I'm like, that's a little creepy.
Yeah, my ex had one. A little weird.
Your ex
Like,
has a plant.
you want to feed my plant? I'm like, is that a giggity or is that like the actual plant? She's like, the actual plant. I'm like, nah, I'm going home.
I just how would you feed them? Do you like grab a fly with chopsticks and kind of jam it in there?
They have a thing of flies.
Do you put them in with like a tweezer or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad.
Orbital, are you dead? Is that
bad,
Orbital?
man.
Alexa.
Oh, incredible. Sorry.
That really got you.
I was laughing at Orbital, but then I was just picturing like Penta, and he's in like a tuxedo or
with a tweezer.
woman in
with a lady that I'm already established with, just tuxedo for that is the thing I would do probably.
some scantily dressed woman. Do you want to feed my plant?
Wait a second.
He just walks out the door.
Comic book existence. I'm in a tuxedo. She's already in lingerie. There's a Venus fly.
Hey, James.
I played that game.
Oh, God. Wow.
That's, like,
You're making me throw, Penta. Please.
welcome to my life. It's just well, how quickly can I mess up a game I'm playing?
Oh boy. Me.
Oh, did you guys see they're remaking Tony Hawk?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
They're
showing my
getting
age a little bit,
we
but
did
like,
the Crash remake to do it as well.
yeah,
Yeah, they
That's
got a
showing my
not
age a little
brain dead
bit,
team
but-
to do it.
that game was one of the very few games that kind of like helped raise me and culture my musical tastes.
Tony Hawk is also the game that kind of ruined my habits because I played those games with cheats on relentlessly, and so now like
Infinite
I just-
grinding, just circles
yeah, it was great.
on rail grind.
Millions of
Yeah.
points on the moon. Who cares?
Well, there was the one, and I forgot. Maybe it was Venice Beach, and this is just like I remember things, but you had to like do. It was like 1,000,000 points grinding to unlock like a board skin or something like that in two. In the second one, and I was like, "There's no way that I can actually do that because you get like 1,000 points every 40 seconds." And so I
Yeah,
put
you'd
on
have
the infinite grind thing on. I think it was Venice Beach, and it was like, or the Venice, whatever it was, and it was just a circle rail around like a garden, and I jumped on that and went to school.
Yeah.
And I
Come
came
back
home, and it
like
was
half an hour later, and it's like,
14
hey, I got
million
it.
And it was like 14 million points. I'm like, yeah, I did it.
I will say in those games, like you're supposed to like double hit the different shapes so that you change your grind while you're doing it to up your multiplier.
Yeah,
Which is probably how you were supposed to do that.
The game was ahead of
But
its
yeah,
time,
I also
man.
cheated for the majority of my time playing those games. Honestly, the reason I'm happy there are the remakes coming out is mainly because Tony Hawk seems like a really nice guy, and I don't like that his legacy was tarnished by their fifth.
Yeah.
Did they get the license back? Is it his?
Well,
Is it his
so
again?
Tony Hawk owns the license, and always has. He just didn't have the publishing rights up until that last one, at which point he's like, yeah, I'm not renewing it with you guys, like in the middle of its development, so they had to rush it even harder. Which is why it's extra shit as opposed to just
was it American Wasteland? He sold it to like Neversoft, and then they sold it to someone else, and that's why he had like a hard time getting it back, or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
You sell the rights to something, and then the person you sold the rights to sells the rights to somebody else. It can only be hard for you to get it back after that point.
I think it was easy though because nobody could make a good Tony Hawk game, so it was just kind of like, all right, let's just give it back to Tony for peanuts, because it's cursed otherwise.
I appreciate that you said peanuts with an I in it. That's a new one. I like that. Peanuts.
Oh.
I feel like that's how I say it too.
Yeah.
I say peanuts.
I think that's probably right.
Yeah, it's probably right. I wonder if it's a dialect thing.
It's definitely a dialect, because
if Retro's agreeing with me, then dialect thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
How many times have you did you go to Camp Snoopy, or are you not
A
Minnesotan born
lot.
and raised?
A lot. I've lived in Minnesota my whole life, and I
Okay.
lived right for
what is
like
that?
5 years. I lived right by the Mall of America.
I actually know what Camp Snoopy is Midwest from.
Camp
What are these
Snoopy
words?
Is a amusement park in the center of the Mall of America, and it's
It's
like a
Nickelodeon
legit,
universe now.
yeah, which sucks, and I refuse to go there.
Because of
What
past
is it?
history.
The
Yeah.
Mall of America. Is it like the? Is it the mall?
He's a
It
big
is.
mall.
Like
America.
is it like recognized as a world wonder or something?
Yeah.
Pretty
Not quite.
It's all
But
Minnesota
it's enough
has.
that like tourists will actively go out of their way to go to it for some ungodly reason.
Oh yeah,
So it is a thing. Okay, so it's a thing.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
it's a
Yeah.
big thing. It is a big.
it's a
thing.
big thing. Okay.
It's not. It used to be the biggest mall in North America, but I think there's a bigger one in Canada now.
God damn
I
it.
think so too.
Canada.
You know,
That one
big
is-
enough to have like an amusement park with roller coasters and like Ferris wheels and stuff. And I
Yeah.
think it has like multiple of many different stores, which is kind of goofy.
Yes, there's 2 GameStops in there.
Yeah,
2
An
games.
upper GameStop and a bottom GameStop.
and soon to be
One
no
had really nice
GameStops.
people. One had really mean people. If I
Do
remember.
they have different stock? Or
I mean, yeah, kind of, but they're just like, if you go to one and they're like, here, let me check with the other one, see if they have it. It's just like,
like-
here, go upstairs. You know?